Hi friends! Welcome back to Storytime with me, Mrs. O. Today, I need you to be a detective to help me solve the case of the missing donut. If you have this book at home, go ahead and pull it out and read along with me. The Case of the Missing Donut, written by Alison McGhee and illustrated by Isabel Roxas. Donuts! How the sheriff loved them! Cinnamon, sprinkle, glazed, powdered, all so tasty, all so delicious, especially powdered. The sheriff and his deputy were working on a special assignment today. Their mission? To bring a dozen donuts safely home. Together, the sheriff and the deputy greatly admired one donut in particular. It was so plump and powdery. Then the sheriff closed the lid. Time to get these babies home. It was a big job. The sheriff had to walk with great care. Otherwise, the donuts might wiggle around in the box. Their sprinkles might fall off. They might even get smushed. Who knew what might be going on inside that box right at this very moment? We better take a look-see, deputy. Phew, all was well in Donut World. But wait a minute, was that one a little smushed? Yes, it certainly was. This would not do. The sheriff decided to even it up a little bit. Still not perfect. Maybe a little more. And just a teensy bit more. Uh-oh, donut down. The sheriff had only been trying to make a good thing better. But now, look what had happened. A donut had disappeared. Its whereabouts were unknown. The evidence was gone. Right, deputy? But there were still so many donuts left. No one would ever have to know that a donut crime had been committed. Onward, said the sheriff to his deputy, and he closed the lid. The sheriff and his deputy tried to act normally. The sheriff tried to carry the box of donuts normally, and he tried to smile at the citizens of the town normally. But acting normal wasn't easy. Well, hello, Sheriff, said Mrs. Flaherty. How was that donut? The sheriff froze. Good morning, Sheriff, said Mr. Bryant. Did you enjoy your donut? Did Mr. Bryant have X-ray vision? Just then, the sheriff saw his friend Karim. Greetings, Sheriff, he said. I see it's an excellent day for donuts. Yikes! Was this sheriff living in a town of mind readers? Destination, home, and in they went. Well, look who's back, said the sheriff's dad. How was your walk? Good, said the sheriff. Was the sheriff's dad looking at him funny? Did anything interesting happen? Said the sheriff's mom. No. Was the sheriff's mom looking at him funny? Said the sheriff's dad to the sheriff's mom. It looks as if we're missing one donut. So we are, said the sheriff's mom. So we are. Were the sheriff's parents onto him? Sheriff, would you happen to have any information about this case? It was no use trying to get away with crime in this town, especially when you were the sheriff. Tell me the truth, said the sheriff. How'd you know? Good question, said the sheriff's mom. Maybe the deputy can answer it, said the sheriff's dad. Oh, look what's on the dog's face. So the sheriff looked at the deputy, and the deputy looked at the sheriff. And then they both looked in the mirror. Case closed. The end. Wow, now I'm hungry, and I bet you can guess what I'm craving. That's right, donuts. I hope you enjoyed our story today. If you have a story that you'd like me to read, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy reading!